Actually, hold on. I have to make sure my mic is right. Oh. What? Which X-ray shots? Which one's the mic? Hold on. Audio. Okay. Cool. We're using the right mic now. Um. Uh. My name is Flux. This is going to be unedited, and yes, I'm also streaming this to a Discord. Mainly because this song is weird. Okay, Rivals Till the End, right? I really like the instrumentation. I think it's really well done. The vocalist overall did a really good job singing this. What is absolute ass is the lyricism for this song, because there is like weird shit all over the goddamn place. We're gonna we're gonna listen to the beginning of this, right? And we're gonna stop it right before. We're gonna listen to what I believe is the first two verses of this song, then the pre-chorus, then the chorus. Like, we're gonna stop after all those segments.
Trapping all those fighting souls, but yet across the world I see you standing in my way.
That is the first verse, right? Which honestly is fine. This is fine. It feels good. That's fine. This is where all the wacky stuff comes in.
I remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon, and I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends. The night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, that time has come for me to seek you out. We are set now for our last reunion. Break the chains, find your way, come fight me.
That is weird. And I went through this with a friend of mine who we're both in college and we're both studying music, right? We are music majors. We've performed together and we've been doing this shit since high school, right? Like the weirdness starts right after
see you standing right in my way. I remember
starting off with this line, right? Because it does. Why are you saying and remember the time, the place, instead of just saying the word remember? Remember the time, the place we used to fight. Like, that fits better. And I went through all of this with him, and a lot of the points he agreed with me and pitched his own ideas of, like, this does sound weird, why isn't it this? And, like, why isn't it set up like this? It's so weird, right? It doesn't make sense for you to start the first verse with
the dust, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all those fighting souls, but yet across the world I see you standing in my way. And remember,
like, that doesn't fit. It doesn't.
Across the world I see you standing in my way. And remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon, and I wonder.
The other thing that's weird with this other part of this verse is I'm gonna lower this too, just to be sure that my voice is actually being heard sometimes. The second part of this is like, it doesn't match up, which is weird because oh shit, what the fuck did I just do? I swear to God, all I did was move my mouse. What the fuck? Oh my God. Jesus. Yeah, we typed it wrong. Marvel. Okay, fuck it, we're typing it right, I guess. Hello, please, thank you. I know I spelled Marvel wrong. Leave me alone, Jesus. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Hold on. This, right? We used to fight like the sun and moon and I wonder. That's that's so much wordage for no like reason.
In my way, and remember the time, the place we used to fight.
You could actually swap out the word, the and part of and remember, and put that in the end of that lyric and use the word places instead of place.
In my way, and
Remember
the time, the place we used.
the places we used to fight. And the word God here is also like extra fat to the meat that we're cooking here. And when you're listening to it, it feels like really rushed and slowed in the most awkward places. And it gets even more into that awkward rushing and like pausing in the chorus. Like this isn't just like the first 30 seconds of the thing. When I was going through this with him, it's like the first minute in 35. And then even more weird stuff after the bridge. Right? And like it's been bothering me so godforsakenly much that I this is like my first ever analysis because of how much this is like annoying me, right? But these two verses, right? You could rewrite it as remember the time, the places we used to fight. And instead of adding the word the, just say like sun and moon. Like you the the writing process for this is so weird and it doesn't make any goddamn sense. The first section, fine, beautiful. It feels nice to listen to.
Remember the dusk, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all those fighting souls. But yet, across the world, I see you standing in my way. And remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon. And I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends.
And this is the other weird part. Like they do this throughout the whole song. It's not her fault. It's whoever wrote the lyric part for this song and put it to the music, right? I get that they have to like try and fit it to the animation, but they don't. And this is a large part of it, right? Like hold on.
Remember the time, the place we used to fight, like
When they get to Moon, Moon Knight is not looking at the camera or at the moon. He's in this awkward state in between.
the sun and moon.
This is where Moon is. Like, places we used to fight, like sun and moon, and I wonder. Even if you kept what they were doing here, just to satisfy it, it still doesn't line up. The only thing it lines up with is a spark of light.
And I wonder.
And the words are like in between what's actually happening. So I don't think they cared about fitting it to the like what you're seeing, not the song, what you're seeing, right? And this vocal part is also really weird.
Find the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon. And I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends.
That is weird for the next verse coming up because of how rushed the transition between the two lines are.
Wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends. The night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes,
That feels super weird to listen to objectively. Like it's the song is so cool what they do, the references to kind of anime intro tropes, because ultimately that's what this is. This song has like 4 different anime endings like all tied into it, but they're put weirdly and it kind of doesn't fit, but it's still cool. But the lyricism is just weird. It's not a weird cool. It's just weird. It's like a ill. What? Why is it like that? Like this wording, if ever there was a time that we were friends, why is it not if there was ever a time that we were friends, why not chop that up? Do do night has fallen, shadows looming, and yet like it would fit so much better if they chopped it up right, but it sounds like a separate recording. You know? Like it sounds like they took that segment of the first two verses, right? Before going into Night Has Fallen, and then separately recorded Night Has Fallen, Shadows Looming, and yes. Like it feels separate from the whole thing and it chops it up. So
Remember
awkward.
the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon, and I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends. The night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes.
And I get there's a time signature change here. Like the time feel has changed, mainly because of the drums in the back going, which is fine. That's amazing. That's a really good instrumental choice for that part. The vocals do not help it at all, and like, this song is filled with this. Night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, could have fit if they just chopped up the "we were friends" correctly instead of "we were friends, shadows loom." Like it doesn't make any goddamn sense. We were friends, night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, it feels like I'm tripping over my own words, and it doesn't sound correct. Like you could do that, but why would you? It's technically correct. You could technically do this for writing lyrics for this, but there's so many better ways you could have done it that aren't even that hard to do. Like this song has a subdivision problem up the wazoo with the lyrics. Everything else is fine and dandy, right? And like most people are so trained to listening to 4/4 time, not understanding what's going on makes the song even weird. And as somebody that has played in different time signatures a lot, this still feels weird. Like, what the fuck is going on? Because it's in 4/4. I'm pretty sure, at least from the instrumentals. If not, 6/8.
Remember
Yeah,
the
it's 6.
dust, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all those fighting souls. But yet, across the world, I see you standing in my way. And remember the time, the place we used to fight.
Like, even naturally, you would say places. I wasn't even thinking. And I said the word places instead of place. Because it feels like it's cut so weirdly. And that's not even like the end of it. Night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, if they had made that fit with the chopped up "we were friends" instead of extending the word "we," then saying "we're friends," right? That makes it feel like it trips into this verse. Then you could literally just say "night has fallen, shadows are looming," and yes, and it would add something. Like you don't even need the word "are" there. But night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes. The that and yes part,
And yes, that time has come for me to seek you out.
there's an awkward ass pause between and yes. That time has come for me to seek you out. That doesn't feel right, especially when you put it all together.
If ever there was a time that we were friends, the night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, that time has come for me to seek you out. We are set now for our last reunion. Break the chains, find your way, come find me.
And this part is fine. It's just it doesn't go into it well. And that's the whole issue with this whole song. Is that like the segments by themselves majestic as fuck. beautiful, amazing. The transitions between verses are like I just barfed. Like I listened to the first half of this song and was like, wait, why is there so much weird shit in this first half of the song? And didn't listen to the second half until I started bringing this up with my friend, right? And then we listened to the rest of the song. Both of us literally gagged at the weird lyrical and like vocal thing that happened when they show like Black Panther. It feels so weird and it doesn't complement the first half of the song at all. The second half of this after the bridge. It feels really weird and a lot of the words are like condensed and rushed as fuck for no reason. And we'll get into that soon. Yes. Like, okay, hold on. That time has come for me to seek you out does not need to be that long when you have and yes here. You should literally just be like, night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, time has come for me to seek you out. Time has come for me to seek you out, or some shit. Like, hold on. Or time. Hold on. I'm trying to think, because that doesn't feel right. And we talked about something that would actually fit in there, and I'm forgetting it. Fuck. What was it? Why am I blanking on... Time has come for me to seek you out. Yeah, okay, that was it. So, and yes, time has come for me to seek you out. That feels better, at least to sing, right? Night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, time has come for me to seek you out. That feels better. But for it to rush, that time has come for me to seek you out, rushing and then slowing down into this buildup that's about to happen, which is fine, feels so awkward. And like listening to it once without giving a shit about what's actually happening, amazing song. But when you listen to the lyrics, it's like, whoa, whoa, ew, whoa, why is it like that? And it's like, I really want to like this song, and I like every aspect of it, from the animation to the instrumentation to the arrangement. But the vocals are like so whack. Not the literal notes that she's hitting. She's singing this up until the bridge extremely well, right? Because I'm saying up until the bridge because that's what we're talking about right now. She's singing this really fucking well. She's doing a really good job for what she was given. And this is the part that me and him were both irked about, but like I understand this is fine to do.
Do you remember who you really are? Show me that you are still the only one for me. I'll be waiting for you.
This whole fucking section does not need to exist. Like this. Show me that you are the only one for me. Show me that you are still the only one for me does not need to exist, because it feels so rushed for no reason when it goes into a pause before the actual release of energy. Because this is fine, right? When you build up energy, let it drop and build it up again, but it doesn't work well with the lyrics at all.
Last reunion, break
Find your way, come find me.
Do you remember who you really are? Show me that you are still the only one for me. I'll be waiting for you.
Like, lyrically, this is hard carried by the guitar and drums and bass that are happening here. But the lyrics do not fit. Break the chains, find your way, come find me, let it drop. Do you remember who you really are? I'll be waiting for you. Like, having the drop go straight into the part before the release of energy with the amazing chorus is so much better than having this really awkward build-up.
Do you remember who you really are? Show me that you are still the only one for me. I'll be waiting for you.
Like, lyrically, that feels weird. Like, it feels weird to rush, slow down, do-do-do-do-do-do, into the chorus. Like, that rush to slow down into the chop does not need to exist. That subdivision is whack. Respectfully. Like, I don't know who wrote the lyrics, and I don't even know if, like, that information is out yet. When I was searching up the lyrics for this song to learn it, I forget the website. But usually I go there, so I had to follow the Vivo video. But, like, I don't know who the fuck wrote this song. Because I want to ask them why. Like, this whole song is a question of why. And it's really weird. And the people that I talked to this about, other music majors, either in band or studying music theory, or hell, are taking a songwriting class of some sort, they're like, yeah, that's weird. This feels weird, but fine, whatever, right? That feels so goddamn weird, it doesn't need to exist. They literally could have just had, do you remember who you really are? Actually, no, that was fucked up, but...
Do you remember who you really are?
I'll be waiting for you, ba-do-do-do-do-do. Instead of having this section be a vocal part, they could have had it be an instrumental build-up into the chorus. But they don't, and it feels weird. Like, it feels like they meant to put that part of the song somewhere else and they didn't. And it's really fucking awkward. So when we're listening to that whole thing back, keep in mind, this is all before the chorus, and the chorus has a little bit of wacky shit in it too. It's so much.
Remember the dusk, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all those fighting souls, but yet across the world I see you standing in my way. And remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon, and I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends. The night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, that time has come for me to seek you out. We are set now for our last reunion. Break the chains, find your way, come find me. Do you remember who you really are? Show me that you are still the only one for me. I'll be waiting for you. Wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls. Before the rift splinters again, we are rebels till the end.
Okay, now we've reached the chorus, right? And my silly little analysis of what the hell is even happening with the lyrics, right? This part, fine. Wake up, open your eyes, hits so goddamn well, it makes you feel like you're an all-powerful god, just like the looming eye that we see before us, right? Like, this section feels like it should be rushed, right? Like you're supposed to be smashing through a wall, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls, but they drag it out in a really weird way. They drag on the word smash instead of chopping it up. Smashing through time walls. Why not just have it be... I'm pretty sure it's Ace Nuts, if I'm not mistaken. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Smashing through time walls. But they don't. They drag it out, and it feels really weird. And also, it goes into this verse weirdly. Like, really weird. Like, the "We Are Rivals Till the End" is great. Heyo, song title, amazing, congratulations, you did your job correctly. Holy shit, that hits so hard. That goes fucking hard. This one verse in between is so whack. Before the Rift Splinters again feels really weird. Because, like, it just feels, it feels like we're rushing, slowing down, rushing, like, standing. Like, rushing, slowing down, rushing, standing. And, like, making a point. And it feels really weird. Also, the, like, consonants and vowels within Splinters feels really weird to sing, and it doesn't make sense to do that when you could literally just use a word with two strong parts to it. Open. Open. Right? Before the rift opens again, we are rivals till the end. Before the rift turns again, we are rivals till the end. Like, you even fuck up the pronunciation of it trying to say it. Splinters. Like, it feels weird to say in context of, like, what's being said here. And that's fine, and then there's more shit after this. This is the lyric that made me go, what the fuck is going on? Because why the hell did you drag out these two words? It makes it feel unfinished. No one can stop us now. But they don't do it. They don't finish the goddamn sentence. And it makes me so mad. Because, like, it's a 3-letter word. How did you forget about one of the most common 3-letter words ever that would make that part of the lyric fit really well? Like, there's two major things, like, there's so many things in this that make me question what the fuck is going on. Like, and it builds up. Like, it started off slow in here because I was like, okay, verse lyrics, it's weird, probably in a different time signature, whatever. It's in 6/8, 3/4 for other people, right? Like, it doesn't fit. And it keeps on not fitting. It's like a child had the Legos to build the Millennium Falcon, right? And they end up building the Death Star instead. It's still achieving its goal of a spaceship, but how the fuck did you build the Death Star when you were supposed to build the Millennium Falcon? How the fuck did you, like, fuck up the lyrics in such a way that makes it really annoying to understand, but still serve its purpose? Like, I hate English, but what the fuck? You know? Because, hold on to your powers. No one can stop us now. That feels so powerful. That feels like I'm literally about to fight my rival. But they fucked up the last word. No one can stop us feels like a question. Like, what do you mean? No one can stop us now. We are rivals till the end of time. And this is the first anime trope, right? This is the first, that is usually the end to an anime opening. One of the most popular endings to anime openings. At the very fucking end, they make a Lisa reference and end it in her style. Like, Lisa is a Japanese artist, by the way. If, like, it's so iconic, but then they fucking, like, add this whole extra section that I accept exists. They did not need to do this shit, and it could have just gone straight to the goddamn bridge. But they don't. And so when you're listening to this whole section, it feels like somebody chopped up a fish the wrong way. And there's so much extra shit here that you don't need it. We're gonna start here because when they show Captain America in the animation, that's where all the shit gets wacky.
Standing in my way, I remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon, and I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends. The night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, that time has come for me to seek you out. We are set now
And this is the part of the song that also doesn't need to exist, because why the fuck do you have a post pre-chorus? Because this feels like it's going to go into the chorus again, but it doesn't. It goes into the bridge like we tripped into it. Like we're walking down the street, then tripped onto a different part of the street into the bridge. And we're like, oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to, I'm so sorry. Like, this doesn't feel right at all. Like, this, cool, great, amazing animation. Fucking wonderful, right? There's even a freeze frame here. Where is it? There. This is impact frame, not freeze frame. What the fuck am I saying? And this is my other goddamn issue with this song. Okay, why the fuck are we, like, putting no matter where in between clash and fight? We will fight, we will clash, we will fight, no matter where, like... We will fight, and we will clash, no matter where, reaching across dimensions. That shit goes so unbelievably hard, and they make this feel like you're tripping all over the place. Why the fuck is it reaching across time and space? I get that it's, like, a multiverse and we're reaching across universes to get everybody together for this. This is a new established universe, though. Granted, it's for a video game, but reaching across time and space feels so weird. Reaching across space and time would feel so much better to vocally say. It feels weird to say, reaching across time and space. Why not just say reaching across space and time? That ends on something solid. But space feels loose. It doesn't feel right to end on that. And this pattern of we will clash no matter where, we will fight, it feels like you're unorganized. This whole thing is unorganized vocally. Not even vocally. Lyrically, it's unorganized. And it, like, has been irking me for the past 2 days of me going, what the fuck is happening, right? So instead of we will clash no matter where, we will fight, reaching across time and space, why not just say we will clash and we will fight no matter where, reaching across dimensions? Like, that still serves its purpose, and if not the word dimensions, reaching across space and time. We will clash, and we will fight, no matter where, reaching across space and time. Like, it still sounds weird because that verse is weird, but it still sounds more goddamn solid than whatever the hell they did. Like, we're not even a minute in 38, and I've probably been talking about 30 minutes. I don't even know. Like, that's how whack this whole thing is, right? Like, that section also feels separate out of all the weirdness. That's actually fine in my opinion, because that happens so goddamn much in music. Even if it feels weird, it's, like, established, right? Yeah. Sorry, I was really thinking about it. Now, this whole thing, from minute whatever the fuck, when did the song start? From 4 seconds to the end of the bridge, right? It feels like the vocals are talking about a rivalry, right? It feels like it's talking about somebody else. Remember, do you remember, we, right? Like, the words they use, and then it feels like they're talking to us, they're talking to us about what's happening on screen. after this bridge. If this bridge goes so hard, the bass, the strings, everything in it, fucking
See
amazing.
the dawn, the flames burning brightly, shining on those memories. And yes, across all time I see you turning the tides.
And first off, why the hell aren't we replicating the beginning with that verse? Because the bridge is subdivided differently again. This song has the weirdest goddamn lyrical subdivision I've ever seen, and it's not put together well. And I don't understand how they let that happen. This is Marvel. Like, you know? Like, why the fuck is. How did this get greenlit? The song and instrumentation, yes, I understand. How did the lyricism get greenlit? Because I don't understand why the fuck it's like this, and it feels really weird.
See the dawn, the flames burning brightly, shining on those memories. And yes, across all time I see you turning the tides. And
Does the word all even need to be there? Across time I see you turning the tides. No, no, it doesn't. But it exists in a really weird
yes,
way.
across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn, we can still fight.
This is the other thing. This is what I mean by it feels like they're talking to us now. Cause why? That's this whole song. Do you see the? Do you see what's happening on the screen right now?
Across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now?
That feels so goddamn rushed. And now do you see? And now do you see? Instead of and do you see now? And now do you see? Like it feels like it was written by ChatGPT. And I swear to fuck, if the lyricism is written by an AI, that would be absolutely crazy and people would be beyond pissed. That's what it feels like. Now that I've gone through maybe like a total of 3 hours yapping about this goddamn song, it feels like it was written by AI.
Our time, our turn, we can still fight. Like the wind and fire, and wonder no more. That now is the only time your heart is mine.
That is the part that made me and my music friend go, what the fuck? Why? Because it's so goddamn different and it doesn't fit well at all for this whole thing. We're gonna listen to it up until that point.
See the dawn, the flames burning brightly, shining on those memories. And yes, across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn, we can still fight. Like the wind and fire, and wonder no more. That now is the only time your heart is mine. Light has fallen, darkness grows, and yes, we fight for our destiny and fate. New days smiling for the past and future. Break those chains, lead the way, fight with me.
That fucking this? The part in between this, hold on. Lightness has fallen, darkness has grown. Light has fallen, darkness grows. Like, why the fuck just not say light has fallen, darkness has grown? Like, that would match the rest of the song and its weirdness, but it doesn't, and it feels like I want to barf. So I really dead ass think that this was written by an AI. After looking at it now and again, it's like, why? All of this why makes me feel like this was written by a fucking AI. I'm gonna be dead goddamn honest.
You'll fight like the wind and fire, and wonder no
Also, why the fuck are you using the word God there?
turn, we can still
We can still fight like wind and fire, and why are you rushing there?
turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn, we can still fight like the wind and fire, and wonder no more.
And that awkward pause between wonder no more, or wonder no more, like that doesn't feel right.
Our the wind and fire and
no more. Like, that feels so goddamn weird. Why? What the fuck? Who wrote this? Who greenlit this? I need to have a conversation sitting down at tea and then slap them across the face for greenlighting this lyrics to this song. It feels astronomically wrong. And like, maybe I'm being a nitpicky son of a bitch, but this feels wrong. And it feels like it could 120% been smoother had they learned some extra 3rd grade words and learned 4th grade grammar. Like, what the fuck? It makes me want to gag. Dead ass. Because this,
shining brightly.
after the bridge, when I was going through this with my friend, we were like, okay, we don't know what's coming next. We know there's going to be weird shit. What do they do? He was playing the game, listening to this. And then he was like, oh, ew, what the fuck? What was that? He literally said those words. To this.
Shining on those memories, and yes, across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn, we can still fight like the wind and fire and wonder no more. That now is the only time your heart is mine. Light has fallen, darkness grows, and yes, we fight for our destiny and fate. New days smiling for the past and future. Break those chains, lead the way, fight with me. And when you wake up,
And then there's another awkward goddamn pause in the song. Why? I get that that bass line was cool and groovy and hip, but why? You didn't need that. It feels like we're tripping all over the place, like we're drunk. It feels like we're a drunk AI walking down the street and we don't know where the fuck we're going with the lyrics. Everything else is so goddamn amazing. Like, I'm pretty sure listening to this without the lyrics, I'd bust from how well the instrumentation is on this. But the sheer fact of the lyrics being written like this is ass. It's not Christy Castanaz's fault at all. Sorry if I fucked up her name. It is not her fault, because this is what she was given. But my god, is the lyrics like a toddler wrote it.
memories, and yes, across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn, we can still fight like the wind and fire and wonder no more.
That's a weird
That now
break.
is the only time your heart
This is weird, like
mine.
arpeggio, tremolo bullshit going on that does not need to happen. What the fuck is going on?
Light has fallen, darkness grows, and
That's also weird for its own regard of it doesn't fit in the song at all.
yes, we fight for our destiny and fate. New days smiling for the past and future. Break those chains, lead the way, fight with me.
Like, why not just fight with me? Why the fuck are you having an, like, break of audio space going into the sick-ass bass line that plays there into the fucking chorus again? It doesn't fit! And that's my whole problem with this song. It's like the song, it's like it doesn't fit with itself. It's hypocritical to itself, and it contradicts its own goddamn existence. Like, I want to love this song, but the lyrics are so ass.
And when you wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls. Before the rift splinters again, we are rebels till the end. Rise up, open your mind, hold on to your powers, no one can stop us.
Again, with the no one can stop us. And I cannot stress enough the amount of pain and anger that me and my friend had when we listened to the lyrics coming up, because who the fuck wrote this?
We are rivals again until the end of time.
Why the hell did you use the whole word of until when 8 million times before this you just use the word till? It ruins the flow of the goddamn lyrics so fucking much, and it's just another reflection of how weird the lyrics are for this goddamn song. basic violin with Doom, amazing, fucking brilliant. Fits his character well. With Hail Hydra, right? Then sick ass guitar solo.
Show me that you are still the only one that matters for me. I'll be waiting for you. Wait up, open your hands, holding on to your heart, look inside you.
This also feels like this doesn't fit. Like, it doesn't need to be here. Because it just sounds weird. Like, this whole song is weird, feels like it's written by AI, and I cannot stress that enough.
Show me that you are still the only one that matters for me.
Like, why? There could have been so much better usage of words there. Hold on. Show me that you are still the only competitor for me. I'll be waiting for you. Competitor. 4 vowels. All you needed. Show me that you are still the only one that matters to me makes no goddamn sense. Because just use the word competitor. It's a song about rivalry. It's a song about having someone that will always be either a challenge to you or someone that you always come into conflict with that you know. Why the fuck is it written like this?
Show me that you are still the only one that matters for me. I'll be waiting for you. Wait up, open your hands, holding on to your heart, look inside you. Can you feel it? The sparks in you. Add it up, unleash it up.
This is also it feels so wrong. Like, why are you having the subdivision be like this? It doesn't fit at all in the goddamn song. At all. It feels like extra fat to the meat that we want to eat in the worst goddamn possible way, and it pisses me so much off. It pisses me off so much. I just did it. This song made me fuck up my own words. like, what the fuck? Who wrote this?
One that matters for me. I'll be waiting for you.
I don't even think we talked about this section, so we both just agreed that it was whack.
Can you feel it? The sparks in you.
They're again with not using the word now. Can you feel it now? The sparks inside you, ready to unleash it all, which also has a weird pattern to it.
Look inside you. Can you feel it? The sparks in you. Add it up, unleash it up.
Like, why are you adding such a weird pause to ready to unleash it all instead of ready to unleash it all? But no, you don't get that cool fucking melodic shit going on. You get this trash heap. And it pisses me off so much.
Open your fries, raising your fists and smashing through time walls. For the rift, splinters yet again. We are rivals till the end.
And that is also weird. This is another raising up your fist and smashing through time walls.
For the rift.
Before the rift, splinters again. Why not just before the rift, splinters again, opens again? Like, it's fine to reuse verses that you have already fucking used in the song. It's called a goddamn chorus. Like, what the fuck?
Splinters yet again. We are rivals till the end. And rise up, open your mind, hold on to your powers. No one can stop us.
Again with the no one can stop us not being no one can stop us now. I swear to God, it annoys me so much.
We are rivals till the end of time.
Congratulations, you did your goddamn job, but you fucked it up 2 songs ago. It feels like there's 8 songs going on in this one fucking song. And that's another anime trope in there, by the way. There's 3 of them in this song. There's 3 tropes of anime openings that happen in this fucking song, which is fine, but they did it horribly with the lyrics. And it feels like a bunch of added meat to what was handed to everybody that was working on this. Like, what? Like, that's the only And that is my like review on the theme for Marvel's Rivals. Cause at Marvel Rivals, Jesus, that's so weird to say. Like, I also made a comment on this, right? But it was only about the first half of the song because I didn't want to listen to it anymore. But after I went through it with my friends, this whole 4 minute and 7 second song is pretty much filled to the brim with bullshit starting after the first 30, like 10 seconds. Hold on. Where is it? Where, yeah. After the first 35 seconds is where weird shit starts to happen. It really does feel like somebody put this lyric into ChatGPT, right? And then said, finish the song. That's what it feels like. That's my PNG tuber say hello. And that'll be it. Yeah.